Hi, it's Tamara here from the EFT Training Centre, and today's video is inspired by my mum who has been forced into the 21st technology century very quickly, and she's had a very steep learning curve to learn how to use Zoom in order to connect with family members and family online gatherings, and learning how to do internet shopping, getting supermarket slots to get online deliveries. And I think for many people it must be incredibly stressful if they're living on their own and they don't know how to access what's available on the internet, connection and staying in touch with people, and activities like watching YouTube videos, tutorials, because there's so much out there that can help people. But if they can't access it, it must be really, really difficult. And the sad thing is that probably most of the people who this video is directed to won't be able to watch it. So if you are a technophobe and you're watching it, I celebrate and congratulate you for finding my video and for actually accessing it. And I hope you do tap along with me and get benefit from it. And if you're not one of those people, but you know a technophobe who's really struggling to keep in touch and to master everything that is available, because it's become an essential way of life now, then please either share it with them, or if you're not sharing it with them, then tap along for them. And my aim for these daily videos, which I'm making, is because there is the coronavirus pandemic out there, and it does affect a percentage of the population. But most people, the virus that is affecting way more people is the fear virus. And because of that, I want to create an even bigger virus of a tapping virus, because that is so important. Mental health is as important as physical health, and this can really help with mental health. So if you're watching this right now, please do click the share button so as many people can benefit as possible. So if you haven't done EFT before, it stands for Emotional Freedom Technique. It's also known as tapping. It's like acupuncture for emotions without the use of needles. And the invitation is simply to do what I do or say what I say. And if you don't like what I do or say, then simply don't do it. But if you do tap along with me, you agree to take responsibility for your own well-being. Now, because we're going to be touching our faces, please do pause the video, put your hand sign on, wash your hands, make sure that you're staying safe, and let's get going. So if you're not a technophobe, think of someone who is, and let this be for them. So even though I am terrified of technology, of the internet, of Zoom, of doing online shopping, of connecting with my family via the internet, of Netflix. It's overwhelming, and it's hard enough as it is with the current situation. But I feel absolutely overwhelmed with having to master technology at this time. It's such a steep learning curve, and it makes me feel anxious and stressed. And I'm scared of ruining my computer, and then nobody will be able to fix it. So the limiting access to technology that I do have will disappear. And I'm acknowledging all of that. All this fear of technology, all the anxiety it's causing me, all the stress. I hate technology. It's overwhelming. It makes me feel so helpless and so powerless. And I need to keep in touch with my family and friends, but it stresses me out. Zoom, Skype, WhatsApp. I can't tell the difference. It's overwhelming. I feel stressed, anxious, helpless, powerless, angry that I'm being forced to do this, and scared because there's no one to show me how. And I'm acknowledging all of these feelings, all of these emotions, all of this helplessness, all of this fear, acknowledging it now. And just take a deep breath in. And noticing my breath, just how it is and just how it isn't. And notice how my body feels when I say the word technology or internet or whatever the triggering words are for me. And notice the tension in my body when I think about trying to set up online shopping, feeling vulnerable and dependent on others. All of these feelings. It's okay to feel them now, so that I can fully acknowledge them and start letting them go, so that I can start releasing all of this confusion in my head. And the more calm I become, the more stress about this I release, the more I can focus, the more clarity I'll have, and the less overwhelming everything will seem. So I'm open to the possibility of knowing and trusting that even though this is unfamiliar, I am capable, I am resourceful, I can do this. Inviting in more clarity, inviting in more focus, inviting in more capable energy, inviting in more ease, more calm, so that when I turn my computer on or look at the apps on my phone, I can start to feel calmer and think about it more clearly. I'm open to the possibility of knowing and trusting that I do have the support I need, and I can figure this out. So just tapping through the points now, and take a deep breath. I want to feel confident, and I'm infusing confidence into every cell of my body. I want to feel knowledgeable, and I'm infusing knowledge into every cell of my being. I want to have clear-headedness, And I'm infusing clear-headed thinking into every cell of my body. I want to feel capable, and I'm infusing capable energy into every cell of my body. And I'm open to the possibility of knowing and trusting that I do have what it takes. I can do this. And I'm taking baby steps to becoming more familiar with the technology that can support me through this period. And just put your hands in the centre of your chest and say transform, and take a deep breath, transform. So if you've enjoyed this video, please do share it with people who you think will benefit. The more people who learn tapping, the easier it's going to become for them. I've got a whole series of videos. I'm making one a day until I run out of steam, and they're over 20 already. So please do check them out, either on EFT Tapping on my Facebook page, also on YouTube, Tamara27 UK. And if you're not a technophobe, but you've been watching this and you know a technophobe, please do share this video with them. And if it's too much for them, please do reach out to them and support them in getting online, to getting them the help they need, be it online shopping or connecting with family members. In the meantime, stay strong. We can do this together. We are doing it. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.